In the silence of forgotten deserts and the shadows of time-worn stones, a city once stood, not marked on any modern map, not sung of in surviving hymns. It was a place where prayers were not whispered to the heavens, but fed to the earth. This is the story of the city of lost prayers, where gods once walked among mortals, and the silence now speaks volumes. So join us now as we uncover the forgotten history of the city of lost prayers, and how their story still speaks powerfully to us today. Let's get started. In 1932, near the salt-scorched plains of Tassili in southern Algeria, French explorer Henri Lot discovered something peculiar. Cave paintings older than the oldest dynasties of Egypt. Towering humanoid figures with strange helmets and elongated limbs danced across the cavern walls. Lot called them the Great Martian Gods. But among these drawings was something far stranger. A cityscape etched in ochre, an impossible city in a time when none should have existed. The locals called it Al-Karima, the city of those who pleaded. But among the Tuareg tribes, whispered legends told of a deeper name, now buried under tongue and dust. Nyámalu, the city of lost prayers. Long before Carthage or Memphis rose from the earth, Nyámalu thrived along the forgotten river of Sahara, a tributary that once fed into Lake Megachad during the African humid period, around 9000 BCE. It is said the city's architects were not men, but listeners, beings who shaped stone to capture sound. Every wall, every step in Nyámalu, was built to echo the prayers of its people. Prayers were not shouted to the skies, but hummed through vast acoustical chambers beneath the temples. The earth remembered them. The people believed the gods had abandoned the sky after the Great Thirst, a mythic drought that silenced the stars. So instead, they carved catacombs and prayer wells into the rock, sending their hopes downward to the heart of the world. The high priests of Nyámalu were known as the Voiceless, an order said to have surrendered their tongues at birth. They believed language corrupted true intention, that real prayer needed no words, only vibration. They practiced the rite of hollow silence, where they meditated for days within the stone bell, a vast, dome-shaped chamber under the temple of Thunja. Every breath, every heartbeat, became part of the sacred soundscape. The myth goes that once every lunar eclipse, the ground would thrum beneath the city as the prayers reached their peak resonance, and a voice would answer back. A voice described as neither male nor female, neither kind nor cruel, just immense. They called it Ashura, the sleeper in stone, not a god of thunder or sky, but of echo, the god who remembered. According to fragments found in a basalt tablet dated around 6800 BCE, a cataclysm struck Nyámalu, not of fire or flood, but of silence. The priests had warned against asking Ashura a forbidden question. Where do forgotten prayers go? One dusk, as a golden eclipse rose above the sandstone peaks, a child entered the sacred chamber and sang a song known only to her mother, a lullaby not passed through the priesthood. Witnesses claimed the chamber responded with a violent hum. The earth opened beneath the temple. The song was never heard again. The following day, the city was gone. Not burned, not flooded, gone, as if folded into the stone itself. Only empty shells remained, pots, sandals, and dust, and a humming wind that never ceased. For centuries, the myth of Nyámalu was dismissed, too strange to be real, too early to fit known timelines. But over time, whispers from other corners of the world hinted at a similar silence. In the Tibetan plateau, monks speak of the lost city of Shambhala, where prayers are stored in salt caves. In Dogon cosmology, the Namo deities descended into earth caverns to collect sounds forgotten by the living. In South America's Teos caves, artifacts were found with unknown scripts, some acoustically carved. What if these were not isolated legends, but echoes of the same ancient truth? A global network of forgotten cities, each offering their dreams not to the sky, but the soil. In 2023, a team of archaeologists and geophysicists scanning the Enedi Plateau in Chad discovered underground anomalies, unnatural chambers etched in spiral patterns. The chambers were filled not with relics, but with resonant frequencies, vibrations still echoing after millennia. They found no bones, no statues, only a humming emptiness, and a single basalt obelisk inscribed with a symbol matching those from Tassili, a downward spiral of dots leading into silence. Many now believe these are the last remains of Nyámalu, the city of lost prayers. Perhaps the ancient ones knew something we've forgotten, that some prayers are not meant to be answered, only remembered. In a world of noise and clamor, maybe the real divine lives in what we've left unsaid, what we've buried in hope beneath centuries of sand. So the next time the wind moans through ruins, or silence feels too deep, listen closely. You might hear the last breath of a city that once dared to pray to the earth and was never quite forgotten.